So children, welcome to another lecture of physics, and we had already started vernier calipers. Some more details into vernier calipers. Last class we had discussed about the derivation for the least count, and I think so that must be clear to you, and you must have done the copy also, because that will be a question also for you, and you can get it like that. And I told about zero error and zero correction. Zero error and zero correction. If you have seen my video completely of yesterday, you must have seen that in the last few seconds I have told what was zero error. If you recollect, whenever the main scale and the vernier scale, zero means zero of vernier scale and zero of the vernier scale, means vernier and main scale, are not coinciding. That means this is the vernier scale. Okay. These slides were the main scale. Okay. Main scale also will have some units. Ten divisions will be here. Okay, this one only. I'll draw only this much portion only. So when the zero of main scale and zero of the vernier scale are not coinciding, means if zero of the Vs is here, zero of Ms should be right over it. Okay, one over the other. If they are one over the other, then what happens? No zero error. That means if the zero of the main scale and zero of vernier scale are one over the other, that means over these they are coinciding, then what will happen? No zero error. If in the case either zero is left hand side, means if they are not coinciding, there can be two conditions. What condition can be there? Either the zero of vernier is to the right of zero of main scale. That means zero of vernier. That means vernier scale zero is to the right of the zero of main scale. MS. That means you can find that the zero of the vernier scale is on the right hand side. So zero of vernier is on the right hand side of the zero of the main scale. Okay. So when the zero of vernier is to the right hand side of the zero of the main scale, then what happens? Positive zero error. Now what happens? Another thing is if the zero of vernier scale is to the left, that means zero of vernier scale is to the left of the zero of the main scale. Now this is the case of what? Negative zero error. Negative zero error. See, this is all beyond definitions. Means this is, you can understand symbolically, means by seeing only. So the zero of the vernier and zero of the main scale are coinciding. So what happens then? If they are coinciding, if they are coinciding, if they are coinciding, what happens then? If they are coinciding, then there is no zero error. If they are not coinciding. So if they are not coinciding, two cases can be there: positive zero error or negative zero error. Positive when the zero of the vernier on the right hand side. To remember this, do you remember number line? Zero is here. On this side what? Positive numbers. On this side negative numbers. So basically by the position of the vernier calipers only we are deciding. By the position of vernier calipers only. So on the number line, with that only, this is basically a learning aid. On the number line, do you find that on the right hand side they are having positive numbers, on the left hand side of zero there is negatives. So positive zero error is said to occur when the zero of the vernier is on the right hand side. So consider this main scale as what? Zero of the number line, and whatever is on the right hand side means what? Positive. So zero error is positive. By this you can remember it easily without mugging up, because number line you are very much familiar with, you are drawing also. So consider the main scale zero as the zero of the number line. So if something is on the right hand side, can we say it is a positive number? Yes. So that error is positive zero error. That means when the zero of vernier caliper lies on the right hand side on the zero of vernier scale, then the error is said to be what? Positive zero error. And see, if you consider the main scale as main scale zero, that means zero on the main scale is as the zero of the number line. Then anything lies on the left, that means negative. So it should be negative as per the number line. This number line portion is just a hint or learning aid I am giving you. So if with respect to the main scale, the vernier scale is on the left hand side. So left, this is right. Okay. Or you can remember one trick, PR. PR stands for what? Positive zero error when the vernier is right. And see, main scale is there only, fixed only vernier scale moves. That is why with respect to vernier scale I am telling you this thing, and that only is the case also. So with respect to the vernier scale being on the right of main scale or on the left of main scale zero is the criteria for judging whether the error is positive zero error or negative zero error. Now let me write the definition part of it. Okay, this is the learning portion. We learn it. What is zero correction? Now, do you feel that if there are errors, you can say, okay, your error is there, I'll accept you? No. If an instrument has got error, certainly that instrument cannot measure things properly. Or what is our intention to measure properly, that will not be measuring. That means there will be error occurring. Okay. So, can we go with that error only? No. That means we need to have corrections also. And children, when you will do the experiment in the laboratory, in physics lab, then you will find, so first thing we have to check that only, that is the vernier caliper free from zero error or not. If there is an error, we have to remove it. And it's not like that you sit with some screw and then hammer and all those things and then correct it. No. Basically we know by how much our margin is changing. You remember, that means basically as much more it is measuring. First we'll say that how much extra is the thing. That means suppose an error of x coming is 0.1 millimeter, then that extra 0.1 millimeter we will subtract from the measured value. Yes or no? That is the basic criteria for this. So that is meaning of zero correction. So what is meaning of zero correction? Zero correction means that whatever is the value coming with the error, means the value with error, that means the observed diameter or whatever things. Suppose we are measuring the external diameter or the internal diameter, we are measuring that. So that the value measured with errors has to be corrected. And how to correct? Corrected using some correction, and that is called as zero correction. So let's see here what is the definition of zero error they are giving. So, if the zero of Fourier scale does not coincide with zero of main scale, definition. If the zero of main scale does not coincide with zero of Vernier scale, then zero error is said to occur. Okay. Now see, it can happen, two cases can be there. If there is zero error, either we can measure, either we will be measuring more than what we have to measure, or we can measure less than what we are supposed to measure. That means it may happen that the observed reading, one thing will be coming, observed reading or observed diameter. Observed diameter. Observed diameter may be either more than the actual diameter and it either case can be less than the actual diameter. So if we are measuring, what we are measuring with the instrument having an error, it is measuring more than what the actual diameter is there. So if it is measuring more than the actual diameter, what we will do eventually, we will subtract it. And if it is measuring less than the actual diameter, we will add to it. And that one is the process that we will be doing. So see, one more thing it is saying that you must write. Those who have not got the books and all, they can write it, otherwise up to you. But this definition must be written. Now, let us see what other thing is given. It is saying zero error is always algebraically subtracted from the observed length. Algebraically. Algebraically subtracted from observed length. So whatever observed length you are getting, you also always subtract that. Okay then. Now, but don't feel always, it is saying algebraically subtracted. So if the error is positive, so in case of positive zero error, what will happen? See, positive. If the error is positive, so see what happens. So when the error is positive, I have told positive and negative zero error are decided exclusively on the basis of position of the vernier caliper. So if the position of vernier calipers is to the right of the zero of the main scale, then the error is said to be positive. So I had given that trick here, what? PR. PR means positive zero error when the vernier caliper is vernier zero is to the right of the main scale. Okay. Remember this, don't think that some formula it is. It's just a learning aid. So if the zero error is positive, then what will happen? Zero error is positive when the zero of one-year scale is lies to the right of the zero of the 1 male scale. Now, how to find the zero error? To find the zero error, read the main scale reading on the left of zero of the 1 year scale reading. And also the 1 year scale coinciding division with any main scale divisions. Okay? So first I'll draw the setup here. The above one is main scale, the below one is 1 year scale. Here is 0. One, two, three, four. 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. This is not as per the scale. I am drawing it freehand only. And this is a 1 year scale 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This 3 and 5 is not written. I am just writing it here. Now see. First thing that you will observe is in the case of finding the zero error. Basically, you are trying to find the zero error is what? Find the main scale reading. What is the main scale reading? Now see, to find the main scale reading, you will first check that when you are, now the main scale reading you will find from the main scale itself. Okay. Now see here, since 0 is given here, now see, whatever will be visible to us, that only will write. Means through the 1 year scale, whatever is visible, that only will write. So here, the main scale reading is 0. Okay, MSR is 0. Just understand things first. So for finding the value of zero error, we need the main scale reading, MSR. We also need one more thing, least count. Least count we need, and then also we need the coinciding division. Coinciding division of 1 year calipers. Let me see here. 1 division, second division. It is not third, it should be fourth. So 0. 1, 2, then 3, 4, 5. Now see here, though I have drawn intentionally, but you can find that the 5th division is coinciding. See here, check out properly. The 5th division is coinciding. So this coinciding division will be what? The 5th division. Least count you already know how much it is, 0.01 centimeter. Now that properly. 0.01 centimeter. 0.01 centimeter. And main scale reading is 0 only. So what will be error here? The value of the error will be plus. So the zero error in this case will be what? Plus main scale reading plus main scale reading plus least count into, I am calling this coinciding division as n. And see here, plus, so main scale reading is 0, plus least count is 0.01. Here 5th division of coinciding, so multiply 5. So what it has come? It has come as 0.05 and also plus 0.05. So what we will do then? Since positive zero error is measuring more than the required, positive zero error is there, that means it is measuring more than the actual. So what happens? if I am calling it as observed reading as OR more than the actual reading or diameter. So observed reading is more than the actual reading. So can we say that we have to subtract? Yes. So in the case of positive zero error, we will always subtract. So whatever value we have got for the diameter, that from that we subtract what? 0.05. That means this is a zero error. I hope all have understood. So basically, I'll write one last line. That positive zero error that will write in the copy also. Positive zero error is always subtracted from observed reading. Observed reading means observed diameter. This thing is important, you must write. And another hint is that positive zero error means the vernier scale zero is towards the right of the zero of the main scale.